guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. If you're new here, it has been some time. Excuse me. First and foremost, Happy New Year. I hope you all are having a wonderful 2026 thus far. I mean, especially given the news cycle lately. But anywho, I wanted to check in with you guys, give you a quick life update, as well as kind of have you all hang out with me for the weekend. You know, I don't really have any friends here in Massachusetts, and I've just kind of been trying to find my way here, build community, as well as enjoy myself on that journey to, am I too far away? On that journey to making friends. So, yeah. I think the last time we all got together was right around Christmas. So I ended up going to Florida for Christmas. I'll insert some clips of what I got. What?
I'll to the airport.
Now you're driving to the airport. Picture.
Santa. Auntie's going outside.
Yeah, Auntie's going outside, but you're gonna wait for her.
Auntie.
Who is that? Yeah, what letter is that?
L.
N. N for Noli.
Wow.
This is a Guiro. And these are castanets.
That's right.
No. Yeah, but that's a flanker, so that one is a different twist on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Huh?
Victor,
I'm happy you got this one.
really?
Yes. I don't like
Sit
flower
down.
ones.
Called Tiger. Oh, I get
Beat 'em up! Beat 'em up! Beat 'em up!
Say hi, Erica. The tree's dancing.
Santa.
Oh, sorry. Wow! That's so cool, Nelly. Auntie's outside waiting for you. It's a gingerbread house. Yeah.
Don't pull it though.
Yeah, Florida was a blast. I got to hang out with a good amount of my friends. I would say I saw about 80% of my peeps, so that was nice. I had some close friends leave the South Florida area, but I was able to see almost everyone, which was nice. The weather sucked. I ended up getting the flu while I was there, so that kind of had me down for about maybe 4 days. My son got to meet a lot of family. That was nice. So overall, the trip was a success. I will say I did encounter some disappointments, and it's so funny. Like, sometimes you expect people to change with time, like even friends, like you expect them to stop certain behaviors over time, and they still do it. I have this one friend, okay? We've been friends for at least a decade and a half, okay? And she has a habit of flaking last minute, like right up to the minute. I'm talking, you're getting ready to go, and then you're calling her and she's not answering the phone, okay? I'm talking like you're downstairs waiting for the Uber and you call to see, you know, where she's at, what her ETA is, what's going on. You can't get in contact with her. She fell asleep, okay? So I've discussed my issue, my obvious issue with this type of behavior in the past. But, you know, I tried to look past it. Anyway, while I was in Florida, I tried to arrange to see her. And the same thing happened. Oh my gosh, you guys, we were almost 40 years old. So I planned this night out with a large group of friends. And when I say large, I mean like 6-7 people. I tried to get everyone together because seeing people individually just would have taken too much of my time. Most of these people know each other. So I just figured I would get a group together, and I invited her to said group. And she was all down for it. We were speaking throughout the day, even like that night when I arrived at the venue, messaging her. She was on her way. That night it was actually chilly, and I asked her to bring me a sweater because I didn't pack a lot of winter clothes. I was expecting Florida to be warm, and in fact it wasn't. So I messaged her to ask her if she could bring me a sweater before she left the house. Sorry, she wasn't on the way. Before she left the house. And she didn't respond. Would you guys believe she never showed up? Who does that? Who says, well, we know who does that. I was under the impression she was gonna be there. I had spoken to her maybe a couple of hours before the meetup, maybe like 1 or 2 hours beforehand. She was saying that she was gonna run an errand and then, you know, be on her way, but she never ended up coming. Nor did she message me or call me that night. Huh? Why are we still doing this? That is so rude. So the very next day, she's calling me, texting me, blowing up my phone. I haven't spoken to her because I'm just like, I have already had conversations with you regarding this behavior and how like just incredibly rude it is. And you're still doing this in your late 30s? Why? And it was especially hurtful because I don't live in South Florida anymore. So it's not like we see each other all the time like we used to. I really wanted to see my friends. If you couldn't make it, you could have just said that. Why lead me on to believe that you're gonna show up and you don't show up? Like, have you evolved? Have you not evolved in the last 5 to 10 years? I don't know. So I say all that to say, I need some new friends. I do have some friends in Toronto. My best friend is actually from Toronto. She visits me from time to time, but she's in Toronto, right? She's further away. So I've been trying to find friends here in Massachusetts, and it's so hard because I work remotely. And then I live in a smaller town outside of Boston. So it's not like I see folks that look like me, and they don't necessarily have to look like me, but just in general, women that are in my demographic in terms of like age, career. And if I do see them, no one really seems approachable. They're not really social. This is just such a weird place. I feel like a lot of people are very cliquey. They have their friend groups, and that is it. I have been able to make some male friends, but I need some woman friends. Men, as much as I enjoy their friendships, men sometimes can be a little tricky. So I want sisterhood. I don't know where to find, where are the women? My job right now, we're going through some transitions, let's just say that, and things are gonna be a little bit uncertain for the next couple of months. So depending on how that situation plays out, I'm hoping that my next role, if it comes to that, will be a hybrid situation. And when I say hybrid, I mean like only having to go to the office maybe once or twice a week. I can't do any more than that. And in fact, I actually want a position where it's hybrid, but I don't necessarily like have to go to the office if I don't choose to. Like, I want the option to go to the office, but I don't want to be forced to the office, you know? Okay. So maybe if I start working, you know, in a hybrid setting, I'll be able to meet women specifically. And I'm hoping that I can get a job like in the Boston area. Again, this all depends. Okay, so if it does come to that, I'm hoping I'll be able to find friends that way, going into Boston preferably. I could also go into Providence, but I don't know, I just feel like Boston probably has more vibes and more people. So yeah, I'm hoping that will be the case. I also probably should join some sort of group fitness. I have been putting this off primarily because when you get out of a custody battle, financially you're drained, you're hit. So I've kind of like put some of my own happiness and wellness on the sidelines just to kind of, you know, stay afloat financially, but I really do need to pour into myself now. Motherhood is such a strange place. It's such a strange state, let's say that. It's like a lot of us, we do lose ourselves, and even if it's not financially, just mentally, we don't take as good of care of ourselves as we once did. We really just pour into the new baby and into our families, regardless of what your dynamic is, and oftentimes we forget about ourselves. So I'm thinking joining a Pilates studio, maybe doing Orange Theory again would be beneficial. I have a YMCA gym membership. I just can't get into it. Number one, the equipment is so dirty. Did I tell you the story about how I wiped one of the mats at the Y? And when I looked at the wipe, it was black as tar. They are not wiping down their equipment. That scares me. And then, I don't know, their classes are, their group classes are all in the morning. It's primarily like older people in the classes. No, it's not giving me the zhuzh that I need. I know what I need. And shout out to the Y. They have amazing childcare. If you're looking for childcare and you have the Y in your area, 10 out of 10 recommend. My son loves the YMCA. But in terms of like socializing or just having access to classes, it's not for me. So that's what it's been like. And I have been sick back to back. So I haven't really been going out to eat by myself as much. I used to do that, and that's actually how I ended up picking up some male friends. But again, male friendships are complicated. A lot of times they do actually like you. And they're just okay with being in the friend zone in hopes of it turning into something else. So I need sisterhood. So yeah, that's my life. If you guys live in Massachusetts, especially if you're a transplant, what are you doing where are you going? What are you doing to make friends? It is so challenging, especially in your 30s, late 30s going into your 40s. Like, where are you meeting people? Have you met people? Are you looking for a friend? If so, comment down below, please. Help a sister out. Happy Saturday! I don't know why it appears that we're gonna have a full-fledged storm here. And I made a whole bunch of plans. Starting with getting breakfast, I'm gonna actually just get a breakfast sandwich from this local bagel spot. I was gonna sit and eat at my favorite brunch spot in the area, but I realized if I have a full-blown brunch, I'm not gonna wanna do anything after. So, other than sleep. So I just opted to get a, So I opted to get a sandwich. I had plans of going to the outlets today. I have a return to make. I have some shoes to return for my son. And I also wanted to check out this new Marc Jacobs bag. It's called the Wave. I haven't liked a Marc Jacob bag in eons, in years. So I was shocked to see they actually have a bag that I like. It's probably because it doesn't have Marc Jacobs all over it. It's a cute little duffel, a small little duffel looking bag, similar to like the Speedy. They have them in 2 different sizes. The leather looks nice. There isn't any loud writing all over it. It just has a charm on it, and that's pretty much it. So I want to see if they have that in stock. Now the bag is a lot more expensive than, you know, your typical Marc Jacobs bag right now. It's like $650, I want to say. So I don't know, but I want to see it. I also was interested in purchasing a secondhand Rocky bag, the Alexander Wang bag. I also want a city bag. I don't know. I just want a little bag that's slightly bigger than this that I could wear crossbody and over the shoulder. I haven't bought myself a purse in years. I don't know why that is. I think this was the last purse that I purchased for myself. Like, let me be clear. TJ Maxx purses don't count. This is like the last expensive purse that I purchased for myself, and I purchased this back in 2023. We are now in 2026. So yeah. I was also thinking about getting a vintage Speedy, but I feel like the 30 is too big. They don't really have vintage Speedy 20s available. So, I don't know. What else? I also wanted to check out the Emerson bag, the Free People Emerson bag that everyone's going crazy over. It's supposed to be a dupe for the City bag. I'll be the judge of that. So maybe we'll hit up Free People, or maybe we won't do anything because it's starting to look like a winter wonderland here. And I don't drive well in the snow. We've arrived. All right, so what do we get? We got a bee sting. I'm gonna eat it in the car. That bagel spot was packed with men. I've never seen so many people that look like me in this town. And they were taking up all the seats in there. So I got the bee sting. I don't remember what was on it, but the main attraction is the hot honey sauce. Pardon moi. Please tell me they cut this in half. I hate when bagel places don't cut their bagels in half. Like, why? Why? So I actually opted for an English muffin instead of a bagel because I just feel like there's probably less calories in that. So it has a hash brown, cheddar cheese, egg, and hot honey sauce. I asked them to fry the egg hard. I don't know about y'all, but I do not like any moisture in my egg. I don't want it to be like crispy, but I don't want it to be moist, you know? If you know, you know. Okay, taste test. I smell the honey. It's good. I probably could have benefited from some more sauce, but it's probably better for my figure not to add any additional sauces to this. It's actually warm. They kept this warm for me. This order is probably ready about 30 minutes ago. It's still warm. So I'm gonna enjoy this, and then I'll pick you guys up when we get to our first store. So the snow's starting to come down, and the snow's starting to stick as well. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time to go to Marc Jacobs. I really wanted to pop in, but now I'm like, I need to be responsible because I'm not the best driver in the snow. All right, so clearly I'm irresponsible. I made it over to Marc Jacobs, but they didn't have the wave bag. Apparently that's retail. So here I am just kind of browsing and seeing what they have in store. Ooh, these are nice. In my best Tiffany Haddish voice. In my car, I ended up running into TJ Maxx. Now this is what I got. I got a 2-piece set for Noli. Am I the only mother who cannot go into a store now without getting something for their child? He has so many clothes and I just can't stop. I picked up some flexi rods. These are nice because they aren't too long. I have shoulder length here, so this will be perfect. This was $6.99. Then I got some collagen peptides. I definitely need this. So let's take this with the meal. I was about to take one now, but it says take it with the meal. This was $8.99. Girl, TJ Maxx has me in a chokehold when it comes to their Korean skincare. I will always pick up something that looks like it hasn't been tampered with. That falls into the Korean skincare category. So this is Heart Jelly Tint, long-lasting luminous glow, built-in jelly tip brush, water gel texture. All right, let's see what this is hitting on. Oh, it's silicone. Do you have to like twist it? Okay, I'm embarrassed. This is not where the product comes out from. It comes out here. I knew that. Just kidding. It smells very fruity. I don't know if I like this. I mean, it's pretty, but I was expecting gloss. I guess it is kind of glossy. Maybe I do like this. It looks very natural. And it does feel moisturizing. It's weird. I can't describe it. It feels like there's a little bit of gloss in it, but it's not like a full lip gloss, you know? Okay, I think I can work with this. This is actually the perfect amount of pigment and moisture. Okay, I'm not mad at it. This was $8. They had some Fenty lip oils in there as well, but the colors, I just couldn't get with it. They had that color, it's called Jade something. It goes well with a brown line lip. It goes well if you line your lips with, you know, a brown pencil. I haven't really been into that look. It doesn't look good on me. I don't know if I'm not doing it right. I don't know if I, you know, don't have the correct shade of brown, but that's never really been flattering on me. But they had them for $12. They had that like brown shade, and then they also had, what other color? I think it was like a purple. Something that was a little bit too loud for my taste. And yeah, I'm starting to get a headache. You know that headache that you get before you get sick? And I'm really hoping that's not what that is, because I have been sick on and off nonstop for, I want to say, the last 4 or 5 months. I have a child in daycare, and yeah, I just can't seem to avoid getting sick. So I really hope this is not some sort of illness. I might as well show you guys what I got from Ulta. Perfector Salicylic Acid Body Wash. This I think was like $12. I got a Morphe Definer Brow Pencil. I don't know where my Anastasia one went, and I don't really feel like paying $25 again for, you know, an eyebrow pencil, so I got this. This I think was like $6. Actually it's 10. And then I got this Sacred Nourishing Hair Oil. They had this on sale for $22. I think the original price is $30. And I haven't tried any of the products in the Sacred line, so I figured I would start off with the oil. I'm trying to give my hair a bit of a break right now. I straightened it on low heat this morning just to make it a little bit more manageable, but I don't think I'll be getting another sew-in for quite some time, just because I want to start going to the gym again, and I cannot do a sew-in and be a gym girly. The two don't go together, at least for me. So I think we're gonna stick with the silk presses for now. So yeah, I'm hungry, guys, but I don't know what I want to eat. I don't know if I want to go to this shopping center in Cranston, I think the place is called, or Dedham. Maybe I'll save that for tomorrow. I can do that, right? Yeah, we can save that for tomorrow. Maybe I'll just grab something to eat now. You guys want to do that? Okay, let me look up restaurants around here that have good ratings. All right, so I'm at La Gran Parada, I think that's how you call it, in Providence, and I can legit smell the food from outside the building. I'm excited. So this restaurant is in Providence. It's a Dominican restaurant with really high reviews. I am excited to try it. All right, we are home now. I'm so hungry. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I have to tell y'all, I ate a beef empanada in the car because I couldn't wait. I haven't eaten since around, I want to say 10 a.m. and I think we're going on to 7. So I was hungry. The empanada was okay. By the way, you all, this is my first time trying Dominican food. I don't think I've ever, no, I'm lying. I had Dominican food once before in Florida. So this is my first time trying Dominican food in Rhode Island. So I'm excited. The empanada was kind of dry. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or if I'm supposed to dip it in a sauce. I don't know. But I ordered this rice with macaroni salad and baked chicken. Can you see the baked chicken? Let's give it a whirl. What possessed me to drive this far for food? I drove about 25 minutes and I already had a long day, so I don't even know why I did that, but this, let's hope it's good. All right, so the ladies that I spoke with couldn't really speak English. I placed my order before arriving, but when I got there, she wanted to confirm what I wanted, and that's a good thing because when I saw this rice, I was like, I think I want this. I originally said I wanted black rice, and yeah, this looks more appetizing. When I opened the box, immediately, I'm hit with the smell of spices. It smells good. All right, so let's start with the rice. It's good. A little cold, I probably need to warm it up. All right, so let's have some of the pasta salad. I can smell the onion in this, which is perfect because I love onion. What it looks like. That's a go-to on TikTok. Okay, let's try the chicken. Now the chicken seems to be sticking to the bone a little bit. So hopefully it's fully cooked. This is really good. I also got oh my gosh, this is open. Some pepper, hot sauce. Scotch bonnet. That's very good. You may have brought a new customer out of me. This tastes really good. I'm impressed. Let me warm it up.